Hello teachers, and welcome to the Technology 2 presentation for WOW. In this particular video, you're going to be doing the review section with your kids and just showing them how to quickly set up a digital workflow that will work for the school year for them. In this, you are going to learn how to find and pin frequently used programs to the start bar of your device. Using the Google Chrome web browser, you're going to make sure that they have the MCS student apps and the Johansen websites bookmarked, how to log into their MCS Google account, and how to access MCS email and message their teachers. So that's 4 different things, and if you don't know how to do any of them, stay tuned and I will show you. The first thing we're going to do is find and pin frequently used programs to the start bar or the task bar, which is this area right down here. And you see I have a lot of programs kind of already pinned. These are frequently used programs, and so if I wanted to open my Spotify music browser, I don't have to minimize my web browser and then go into the Spotify icon on my desktop. All I have to do is come down here, click it, and so it's a little bit quicker. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and just minimize this, and they can find their programs by clicking on the start button in the left-hand bottom corner of their screen, and they can see all of their programs. So there are 2 different areas they can pin these programs to. They can pin it to the start area and then the taskbar. I highly recommend the taskbar, but if they go to this area a lot, you see I have programs in here as well. I highly recommend that they have Google Chrome pinned down here if they don't already. And one of the things that I do recommend is also the snipping tool. If you can't find a program, you can also simply type it in. There's my snipping tool right there. Once they have a program that they want to add, they just right click on the icon and it'll give them a couple of options. Sometimes it might have them pin to start first, and then from the start screen they can pin to the taskbar, or sometimes they have to pin directly to the taskbar. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that to my taskbar, and we see now that it's shown up on the bottom. Now if I wanted to, I can drag and put these in a different order if I wish, or I can right click on it and delete it and unpin it if I would like. But now to open it, you just have to click on it. There we go. So if they use programs a lot, it's helpful to have it here. So go ahead and practice with that a few times if you need to. Make sure you know how to do it, and then we'll move on to the second area, which is using the Google Chrome browser to make sure that they have the MCS student apps page and the Johansen websites bookmarks. We're going to go ahead and we'll start with the Johansen website because they can get to the student apps website from Johansen. So they want to make sure that they have a Google Chrome browser open, and they're going to go in a new tab and they'll go to the Johansen website, jhsforkids.com, and we're going to bookmark this page right now. So in order to create a bookmark in Google Chrome, they're just going to go up to this corner here where there's a star and it says bookmark this page, and they're going to click it, and you can see now they can rename this if they want to, but I'm going to leave it as it is, and they have a bookmarks bar. And they have different folders if they have many bookmarks, but for now let's just keep it on the bookmarks bar, and they click done, and there it is. So now we do the same thing with the student apps page, and we can get to that by going to the Modesto City Schools site. And this is pretty familiar to you guys already, but of course instead of staff, we're going to go to the students and then applications page, and then this is the area that they want to bookmark. So again, I'm going to click bookmark. I can call it student apps page and rename it whatever I want to, click done, and I already had mine done, so it's up here. In the same vein, they could also access their email from here in the Outlook, and once they sign in, they would just log in using their student ID and their computer password. But I'm not going to log into mine because I don't want my email being shown. So just kind of let them know that they need to use their school designated email and their computer password to log in, and they can email their teachers through there, or they can go back to the Johansen website, and then they can go to staff and then teachers to find the teacher that they want to message. So let's say they wanted to message me because they were my student. They would go to the English department, find my name, they would see me there, and they could click or copy this email address, and then they can email me there. So that's how they would find their teachers to email. What you also want to make sure that your students do is log into their Google account and stay signed into it whenever they're on their computer. So I'm going to go back to the Google homepage, and I'm already signed in, but if they're not signed in, there'll be a blue sign in button up here that says sign in. They'll put in their school email and then their computer password, and they'll be logged in. And once they're done with that, it should show up with an icon that either has their initial or a picture that they've done, and that's how they sign into their Google account. I hope that you know how to do that too, because Google's kind of a pretty big deal. And that's pretty much it. When we come to this, we've already accessed MCS email, message the teacher, sign into the Google account, bookmark the pages, and pinned programs to your start bar. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to contact me. I am more than willing to help out. Make sure you are familiar with these concepts and do them for yourself before you show them to your students. And again, if you're struggling, let me know. Thank you for your time.